Well, hello, fellow YouTube survivors. This is Phoenix back with another episode of FTB's Horizons Daybreaker pack. So it's been a week. I did a little bit of stuff off the camera, a little bit of stuff. I thought I'd do a little stuff on camera. So I got carried away. Okay, so I was moving all the stuff over here. We are completely moved in, by the way. There's nothing else left over at that little cave over there. Don't mind the noise. Yeah. This is our factory side of it, obviously. There's nothing actually going on here right now. We were smelting up some tin, but that's all done. But what we got going on, where's the thing? Oh, there we go. Okay. So we got some power stuff going on. We have this one, obviously. This one's doing pretty good. It should be... Why is that not pumping in there? There's this weird issue. It's got to be on the right side of it. I didn't actually test this out, as you can tell. Come on. There we go. Okay, well, we'll figure that out later. Anyway, as another source of power, we have this, which is a biogenerator. You see he's not actually working right now because he has none in him. But what he does is he turns regular seeds into biomass, which then gets burnt in the biogenerator and turns into the biomass gets burned in the biogenerator, and turned into fuel, which creates power. And we have ourselves, we went ahead and created an advanced energy cube, because we had a basic and it just wasn't holding enough power, so I just went ahead, because energy cube. There we go. Okay, so the basic is just this, just a couple energy tablets, steel casing, nothing fancy. And the advanced is really just the same thing with osmium, a couple enriched alloys, and a couple more energy tablets, which aren't that expensive, so we went ahead and did it. I was going to do elite, but this one it goes into a whole nother level with diamonds and stuff, and I just wasn't prepared for that. We also, and if you're wondering where the seeds come from, is if we go down here, you probably see it at the door, we have little farms going. We have ourselves our flaxseed there, we have potatoes here. I believe this one's the seed one. Yep, there's a seed one. Ooh, I need to replace that hoe. And then this one here, I believe, is carrots. Yep, okay. And if you're wondering how they're being powered, is we just made these RF engines. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. That right there. Which is just iron, gold, and a redstone block, which isn't that expensive. So I just made an RF engine for each one. And then when you connect power to the machine, it automatically keeps it powered, which is kind of cool because you can make any machine that uses coal turn into a powered machine with those RF engines, which is kind of cool. You can just put the engine in it and then recharge it as often, or you can put the power into it and it turns it into a powered engine. So, however you want to look at it, you know. Still just draining power. I'm not really sure. Why are you still running, dude? Very frustrating. I may end up disabling this whole system because it's getting on my nerve. We got some storage going on over here. What I did was the stone sorting lockers, which is, it's really just a regular locker with, let's see, it's a stone sorting, it's these right here, which is just a regular stone locker with gold and 2 pieces of cobblestone, and the stone locker is just cobblestone in the corners, wood on each side, and a trap door. I just like the way the lockers look. You can see we're storing seeds and plant stuff here. We got blocks there, some of the mod stuff that we found. But I'm not really liking this storage system, I'll be honest with you. All the trouble I went through to make it, and I'm just not really feeling it. But there's another storage system with RF tools that I'm kind of interested in doing. I believe it is, here it is, Modular Storage. It requires a little bit of nether quartz, redstone, lapis, gold. There's also a remote version, which I assume is different. If you can look, it is modular storage that store a lot of items and allows easy searching and filtering. It's sort of similar to applied energistics, but there's not as many options. But the way you store the items is you make that block, and then there is, what are they called? Here they are, the storage module tiers. You have to have one of these. See, this one here supports 100 stacks, 200 stacks, 300 stacks. And to make a first one is just a couple nether quartz, redstone. You see, it's not very expensive when you really get down into it. And then that's just one of those. And this one here is a little more expensive with a block of quartz each and a block of gold. But still not too bad. I think we're going to do that. The problem is that we need to go to the nether. We already have... the obsidian. All we need to do is find, let's see, where is, do I have any flint? As you can tell, this is why I don't like this system. It's just so confusing. There's some flint. Okay. Some flint and iron is upstairs. So we're going to make ourselves a, you can see we still have this dungeon over here. I haven't decided what to do with that. I think we're going to make a spawner, but iron. We'll make ourselves regular old flint and steel. Done. Alright. Now what we need to do is first we need to sleep for the day. Yeah, this pickaxe is working great. There was a couple things I forgot to tell you guys about this pickaxe because I wasn't really sure. But one thing is, you know, you see how fast we move, and then you put the pickaxe in your hand, and you're not really sprinting because it doesn't use any more of your hunger, but it is faster. The other thing is if you right click, it places a torch. And if you look at my torches in the number 9 slot, I have 38 and it doesn't change. Kind of a cheat though, because you can get a bunch of free torches this way. Because when you break them, instead of being no torches, it gives you the torch. It should break and be no torch, but we're not going to go there. So anyway, we're going to go outside. Is there... probably some mobs out here. Yep. Oh no! Damn it! Just blew up our side of our house. And there's another one. Man, we got some creeper problems going on in this place. Okay, that was a little embarrassing to do on camera, but things happen. Come on, punk. We may end up having to make him blow up again. Yep. Okay. Well, that sucks, but we'll take care of everything later. I'll fix that off camera. I'm not going to worry about that right now. What I wanted to do was make us a... I want to put up our nether portal here. We're going to put us up a... Go away. We're going to put us up a nether portal. I don't want to really do it too high. Let's just, I love that. I don't even need a shovel or anything. There we go. We're just going to put it right here. There we go. Nice little spot. Here and... There we go. Gonna light her up. Bang. Okay, let me go empty my inventory real quick. And, you know, actually, let's just do it this way. Just because I don't want all this crap in my inventory, let's just put... that'll work. Okay. Got ourselves a stack of cobblestone just in case. We don't really have any armor, but what are you going to do? Alright. Let's go through and going deeper. See what happens. Give it a second to load. Oh, load. Always takes a second when I go into Nether for the first time. Alright. Yay, we need to go deeper. Okay, so. Yeah, the fireworks. Here, magma cream. Okay, fireworks, you need to stop going off. Okay, so actually not a bad spawn. We got plenty of glowstone. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go up like this. Even though we didn't need glowstone for that particular build, it's always good to have glowstone around. Get this particular thing done. So a week off of this, and I feel a little lost, honestly. I kind of forgot where I was headed with some of this stuff, so I'm trying to redo all this. This pack is so different. You really got to do some extra research in order to get anywhere with it. I mean, it's not like that bad, but you know what I'm saying. I'm also doing, if you guys are following me, you know I'm doing the Season 2 of the Paradoxia server, which is on Direwolf 20 this time around, which is kind of cool, actually. It's been a while since I've done Direwolf 20. I had a small series of it that I did for a while back. I guess that was almost a year ago now. And I kind of forgot how much fun Direwolf is, but I still like this one. I still want to do some stuff with it. I want to look into this storage system, though, just to make our lives a little simpler, because it's really getting on my nerves. I know it seems kind of early, but we're also going to work on some power. Ooh, another cool. Alright, cool. So, go like that. Do that. It's really too dangerous in the Nether to be going more than one block at a time, honestly. Especially when you're going down. Let's go up and get this set of Nether quartz here. Yeah, I didn't realize it. I should have realized it, but this is just as good as a diamond pickaxe, because I needed obsidian for the nether portal, and was using it and didn't even realize it. It breaks 3x3 and everything, so it does everything it needs to do on that front, which is good, because it makes my life that much easier, because it would have sucked to have had to do it with the diamond pickaxe. So this obviously doesn't have the fancy nether in it, huh? Because the fancy nether is like, well, I call it fancy. It's actually the nightmare nether, because it's a bitch to freaking do. So this is plain nether at least, so that at least you won't have any problems with like a bunch of, you know, horrible mobs coming after us or anything. I don't want anything to do with that. Yeah, I was doing something down in the mine, and I switched to 5x5 by accident and dug below me, and he scared the crap out of me because I wasn't expecting it to be. Because when it's 5x5, you don't realize how much space that takes up. Oh, that's cool. So when you're in 3x3 or 5x5 mode, I assume, and you hold shift, it will only do one. Well, that's kind of a cool way of... Because yeah, I can do 3x3, like that, or I can hold shift, and it'll only do that. That makes life more interesting, or more, easier to handle. I'll tell you what, I am going to do a little bit more gathering. I'm going to get some more nether quartz, probably some more glowstone, and then I will probably meet you guys back at the house. Cause you guys don't need to see all this. This is kind of boring. But once we get back to the house, though, we will start working on that modular power system, or that modular storage system. So I'd really like to see that. Now, if... Oh, I can't do that. Nope. Okay, guys, so we're back from the nether here. So we got a pretty good haul. We got a couple stacks of netherrack, almost 4 stacks of glowstone, and a stack and a half of this. We also got a little magma cream, brown mushroom, which doesn't matter. Okay, so what we wanted to do then, let's go back here. Modular storage. How do we make this? So we need 3 nether quartz, a machine casing. Okay, so let's do the machine casing first. So 4 iron, 2 lapis, and gold nuggets. Okay, so 4 iron. Gonna have to go downstairs real quick and grab some lapis. I think it's here. Okay. 2 lapis. We really need a freaking... we actually have a regular crafting table somewhere. Let's just go ahead and stick you right here for now. There we go. Okay, so... hold on. Golden nuggets. There we go. Okay, so... iron, 2 lapis, bam, machine case, or machine frame, there we go. Okay, so modular storage, 4 redstone, a chest, and 3 of the nether quartz. Okay, so redstone, I remember where redstone's at. There we go. So 4 redstone, and then we need a chest. So let's just use this stuff here. Doesn't really matter, does it? Make ourselves a stack of wood. There we go. Alright. And then we got that. 4 redstone. Like that. And that. Bang. Modular storage. Okay. So, I think it needs to be powered. Yeah, it needs to be powered in order for this thing to work, I believe. But we have that part. Okay. Is there some sort of wrench that I need? Yeah. Yeah, how do you make this? 2 lapis and a piece of iron. Yeah, let's go ahead and make that just because I don't want to break something. I think all of our metal is upstairs, isn't it? Yes, it is. Okay. Okay, grab a piece of iron. Let's go ahead and make up this wrench real quick. So, that, and that. So, it says something about smart wrench is now in select mode, wrench mode, and select mode. Okay, let's keep it in wrench mode for now. I need to go underground. Okay. So we're gonna have to power this thing. Steel and redstone. I don't know if I have any more steel actually. Oh, 2 pieces. Wow. Okay. Grab us a piece of redstone. We're gonna make us up a little more cabling here, guys, and then I'll have to make us some more steel because obviously we're gonna need it. Okay, so where do we want to do this? Let's see. We have this here. I was originally gonna do. You know, actually, I don't even need any more cable. Let's just put it right here. So we can put this. Bam. Okay, it is now powered. So you're good on that front. Now what we need to do is make some of the storage modules. Let's just go ahead and do the first one first, okay? Let's see. Let's do filter mode, generic storage module. Oh, that's cool. Ore dictionary. This module extends a modular storage block with ore dictionary specific capabilities. Really? Well, we're going to stick with the regular storage thing for now. So we know we need a piece of iron, redstone, 2 more gold nuggets, nether quartz, and a chest. Okay, so we need to go upstairs and grab some iron. We're going to have all this sorted eventually, hopefully. How many pieces of iron did you say we needed? Okay. 1 iron. Redstone, I believe it said 1 piece. We already have some gold nuggets. All we need is a chest. And that particular recipe was a little confusing to me, so I'm just going to go like that. Bang. Okay, so let's see how this thing works. I haven't actually tested this out yet, I just read about it. Okay, so I believe it goes here. Okay, so now theoretically we should be able to go like that. Okay, and you can put multiple things in it. Wow, look at that. Okay. And then I can go... glowstone? Nope, okay. There we go. We had to put it on the right thing. Okay, so now it's like this, and then I can go steak. Oh, yep. Sticks. Oh, see, now that's what I want right there. Okay. And then, can I just... Okay. Oh, we gotta click on there. Oh, and you can even shift click it into your inventory. Look at that. That is cool. So I can do 100 stacks of items for just that one. It looks like I have 3 spots. Storage module tablet. This RF charge module can hold a storage module that allows the wielder to manipulate the contents of this module, remote or normal. Okay. There's lots of different things we can do with this. Because it's along with all that dimwit stuff, and I think that's what this was originally meant for. But we're going to try to use it for storage. So you know what? Let's make... So I guess we could just make more than one of these, and we could use one for, like, say, like all of our blocks and stuff, and another one for all of our ores and different stuff like that, and then maybe another one for, like, all of our mob drops and plants and stuff. I think that's exactly what we're going to do, too. We're just going to make 3 of them, and we'll put a sign above them for those. There is another block. What is it called? Let's see, there's the modular storage, remote storage. Bear with me here, guys. I believe it's called the storage scanner. There it is. Storage scanner. This machine will scan all nearby inventories and show them in a list. You can then search for items in all those inventories. How much is that? Ooh, God. Ender pearls, red... Okay, well, the 2 ender pearls alone is a little pricey, but not the end of the world. What is this? There's all kinds of stuff on this thing. RF network monitor. Yeah, see, this is, you can teleport, there's storage stuff, all these dimlets for creating other things. I think we're definitely going to probably use this and make, what you do is you extract essence from mobs. And it says you can be used in a dimlet workbench, but what we're going to do is we're going to use it in, where'd it go? Just saw it just a second ago. Hold on. Huh. Okay, well, there's a block called a spawner. He's having a little trouble finding it for some reason. I believe it's called a spawner. Spawn. No, there it is. Yeah, this one here. This block can spawn creatures that need a syringe of the appropriate type, RF power, and also needs beams of energized matter. It's not super expensive, 1 ender pearl, and then it needs like a blaze rod, a rotten flesh, and that makes sense because of what it is. I apologize if you guys can hear my phone going off over here. Freaking Twitter is just going nuts today. Now the energized matter thing, if we go back to RF tools, I believe it is these ones. Yeah, matter transmitter and matter receiver. And what you do is you place this block near, let's see. I think that's the right one. That's not the right one. Well, anyways, there is a block that you can transmit matter. It's like a matter beamer or some crap. I don't know. It's kind of hard to explain. But apparently you need the block, and then you like beam the matter. There's a specific type of matter that you'll need, and you beam that into the spawner, and then the spawner will spawn enemies. And then there's like a killer. They have all their own versions of all the stuff that we'll need. But that's something for another time, of course. That's kind of cool. Lots of stuff in this particular mod that we're going to play with. I'm not really going to do too much on the dimlet stuff right off the bat, but I am looking to get into like the storage and stuff like that. Ooh, excuse me, stuff like that. We'll figure it all out. I'm not sure how some of this stuff even works. Yeah, it's so confusing how some of this stuff works. I think we're going to make some more of those storage modules real quick though. Let's see. What is tier 2? Yeah, let's just take that one. Got there. We're going to make another one of the tier 1 ones, and then we're going to make, let's see, let's just make, I'm thinking if we make 3 of the tier 2s, that's 600 blocks of stuff. So let's just make 2 more of the tier 1 ones, so we need 2 more iron. And then we need 2 chests. Okay, and then we need, just So like that. Nope, didn't do it. Okay, so here, here, there. Oh, we need redstone. Okay. Put you there. Put on, get a little bit of redstone real quick. Dang, elevator never works as good as you'd like it to. Redstone. Let's just grab a stack here so we don't have to keep coming back and forth. I'm just going to go ahead and make as much of this stuff as we can so that we don't have to worry about storage. And I'm hoping... do they stack? No, they do not. Okay, so like that. Okay. Now what we want to do is we want to make all these into this one. Which isn't bad. Okay, so put you there. 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 There is... so 4, 5, 6, 7. The wrong block. Okay, what else does it mean? Redstone, no. Okay, so we're going to go there, and then we're there. Now we should be able to hit this. No, it didn't do it. I was hoping it would work, but it didn't work out the way I wanted to. Yeah, chest. I always forget about the chest. We need 3 chests. Oh, look at that. Perfect. Okay. Now, I didn't even think about it, guys, but I forgot we have this, which is our mobile crafting deal, but that's okay. So I apologize for being a ninny there and forgetting that particular part. There, there, and there. There, yep, there, and there. Go. Now we should be able to go back down here. And we should be able to... Yep. Alright. Now I should be able to put all of our stuff in there. Yep, alright. That is going to be cool. Okay. Yep. Want you... Oh. Oh, you can only put one storage. Okay. Okay, alright, so it changed up the way I knew it a little bit. Okay, so... Yeah. Yeah, okay, so it's a little different than what I thought. But it'll still work with what I'm talking about because we can set up a storage module for each thing that we want to put. Like, we can put all of our metals in one, blah, blah. And then I think we can probably use the filtering system to filter items into it. So then, like, I could have items come from that chest up there, which is right underneath this block here, and just come right down into the storage system. That would be kind of cool. Okay, so we're gonna keep a look on this. Gonna leave it alone for now. But we're gonna keep working with this. How is our power going? Yeah, just staying pretty steady. Okay. So far we're working okay. So we're gonna keep working with this storage system, and hopefully, in the next couple episodes, we'll have that storage system where we won't need any of this crap. And then we'll be able to do it. And what I'll probably do is move the storage over here, just because this is kind of what I created this little section of the room on, as, you know. And we'll finish decorating. Decorating stuff. And then of course we're gonna have to come down here and need to finish getting all this stuff. I didn't realize that we didn't clear all this out. Ooh, enderlily seeds. That presence, man, he's really messing with our head, didn't he? Ooh, more! Holy crap, we got all kinds of enderlily seeds. Golden apple. Dang. So we got some good stuff. We're definitely going to have to plant these enderlily seeds, then we won't have to worry as much about ender pearls. You know, let's just grab some dirt real quick and plant these before this episode's over. Look at the graphic of this, so do you guys see that? Where did that go? Oh, that is awesome to find that many enderlily seeds in there. There you go. Now, they take forever to grow, obviously. I believe they take a week in-game, which is 7 days, obviously. But well worth the time. Yeah, well worth the time. Let's go see down here. Let's put you guys in there. Along with the glowstone dust. I can't freaking hit the right button. There we go. Now we're going to put you guys in there. So we made these two and we don't need them, but that's okay because we're going to make the stuff required, so no big deal. Essential craft. Yes, I really need to get into essential craft because I think essential craft is the one. No, that's not essential craft. Which one is it? I don't remember what it's called. Oh, it's another one I want to get into. But it's where you can take items and turn them into anything else you want. Oh, excuse me. And we're definitely going to have to get into that. Well, anyways, guys, I think that's going to be all for today. We will go and get stuff working, and then hopefully on next episode we'll have some more fun stuff to do. As always, you guys let me know in the comments below what you guys think. Hope you enjoyed the episode, all that good stuff. If you want to see more, hit that like button, subscribe, it helps me out, and also lets you guys know whenever my next videos are coming online or anything new that may be going on. So, y'all guys have a good morning, good afternoon, good night, whatever you got. Sphinx, I'm out.